We're gonna go on to the second question. Take a breather. Look at this beautiful sweetie pie. Bring joy and flowers to your life. And on
that last one was ridiculous, dude. That was as Roxy would say, that was a twat take, my friend.
I'm happy you have opinions.
In my opinion,
I'm happy you have one. So should Oyama ask for a trade? And the reason why I went with this one is the last minute one. His face, look, he could murder the cutest dog on the planet. Okay, he looked so annoyed with Lon. Like at the end when he lost and Lon was doing his jokes, it was funny at first for him, but now it's like cool. But can you perform now?
Yeah.
So do you trade him?
Not to. He was saying in a roundabout way, without directly saying Lon blew that match for them.
Oh, yeah.
He said it. You know, he only blamed himself, but you could tell the way he put it and stuff. A couple things he worded that he was only doing that because he didn't want to sit there and all out be like, dude, you screwed up. But behind scenes, if he didn't tell Lon, dude, you blew that, then that's a shame because no offense, Lon's great, but in moments like that, your teammate needs to be told. But we both agree on what your base is there, but how do you feel about the trade?
I'd say, and this is not in because you can still use it to your advantage. There's still paces. Yeah, I know. There's still pieces you can put together. But going with Christian Harloff's storyline is going for, you have your perfect person to go against Winston Oyama. You don't trade him. You make him part of the whole Shanju thing.
Huh. I don't know, man. I say trade him. And I go because based on what we were just talking about, that was at least from my perspective, we don't know, dude. Maybe he's really that good of an actor. From my perspective, that was genuine disappointment, and like he was not feeling that. That dude. I think, dude, that I think in this situation you got to go what's best for the person and the player over what's best for a potential storyline. I think you trade Oyama. And you don't even think about like we could make this a part of the Chandru thing. That's cool, but I don't even do that to him because it seems sincere, his disappointment. I say trade him, and Winston did great last season, but I think Winston's got some work to do this season, and perhaps trading Oyama might do some good for Oyama.
This thing, Winston wouldn't want to trade him. Oyama would have to say trade me, and now.
Yes. Yes,
because this is not working. But at the same time, I get it, right? But I'm sure there's another piece you can sadly, I'm gonna say it, replace Lon. Okay, you can replace Lon.
You can
maybe problem solved, and you advance a storyline that now is so natural. You can see it. Let's say if it was real, right? He was containing himself. It was real. Right. That realness will translate into the storyline so perfectly. You might have found your guy that's really be on the same level as Shanju and not doubt his plan.
So is the question, should Oyama ask for a trade, or is the question should he trade Lon Harris? Or are you saying keep Lon on the team but just make a different teammate?
But it means more like, we could trade Lon, right? But you need to find a good partner for Oyama. And sadly, the way I'm feeling, I love his character, but his performance is not valued that much. So they're not going to get something in return that's going to really, unless they found like a chemistry thing, which is possible, but that takes a lot of research. So I really think that if someone would be traded, would be Oyama. That's because he can get something good, right? But it would be a mistake because I'm sure you can plug someone else in your team with Oyama still and have probably one of the greatest storylines we've seen in a recent time, and goes with War.
I don't see anyone on Swag that you could pair up with.
Okay. We have to go. You know what? We're not going to talk about that, but the people we're bringing on will do that. Okay.
hear something funny? The mic wasn't on that whole time.
No way.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, wow.
So smooth.